Trial 7. Green light, and they're away in the last. And coming out well was Good Morning Cheryl. On the outside, Cresco Geronimo showing speed, and it'll go across and take up the early running. Cresco Geronimo leads from Good Morning Cheryl and a little bit off tap. Flame and Steel 4 back the marker line. Driving through was Terror of Loxley to be 5 back to pegs. Geezing back from wide draws there was Havelock, and Crystal Flame was about to settle at the rear of the field. They swing towards the 1800 metre mark, and the leader out of trouble in the early stages was Cresco Geronimo. It leads at length. On its back in second was Good Morning Cheryl, who now pops off the peg line, goes up and does the retake as they head towards the mile pole and takes the lead. A little bit off tap as a length and a half away. Similar margin to Flame and Steel, who covers next in the field was Terror of Loxley. On its outside was Crystal Flames, the only horse without cover at this stage. And last of all, as they come off the backstroke, was Havelock. It's about 25 metres off the front. Past the 1400 metre mark they travel, and the leader Good Morning Cheryl's had a good run, gets to the front now and dictates terms to suit itself. And on its back in second was Cresco Geronimo. A little bit off tap is 3 back the marker line, 4 back along the peg line Flame and Steel. Out caught without cover and pushing on now was Crystal Flame. Back on the inside with the head down was Terror of Loxley, and last of all was Havelock, still 25 off the front. Down to the winning post, Judge and the bell for the final time tonight. And they go out of the straight, led by Good Morning Cheryl. Leads a length. On its back, Cresco Geronimo. Crystal Flame now moves a little closer in the open to third. Following it forward was Terror of Loxley, gets a nice trail into the race. Back on the inside was a little bit off tap. Getting away from the pegs was Flame and Steel to be 3 back the outside. And last of all, driven along was Havelock as they start to amp it up into the back. Good Morning Cheryl leads by 3/4. On the outside was Crystal Flame, just goes up a little closer. Waiting use of the Saddle World Shepparton sprint lane was Cresco Geronimo. Pushed along on the outside was in the 1-1 then was Terror of Loxley. Behind them was a little bit off tap. Flame and Steel's about to take off 3 deep, and tacking onto the group there was Havelock at the rear. They start to bunch as they go inside the quarter. Good Morning Cheryl still in front of Crystal Flame on the outside. Waiting the run on the inside was Cresco Geronimo. 1-1 was Terror of Loxley. Around the outside, Flame and Steel, but under pressure. Havelock is next, and buried away was a little bit off tap. In the straight, Good Morning Cheryl to the outside, Cresco Geronimo. Driving through a little bit off tap. Crystal Flame, but it's still Good Morning Cheryl. A length in front, coming at it, Cresco Geronimo. It's inch by inch, wearing it down, but Good Morning Cheryl beats home Cresco Geronimo and a little bit off tap. Right there was Terror of Loxley, still got the head down. Further back to Crystal Flame. Wide out was next in the field, Flame and Steel, and Havelock was always rearward, but saw them all safely home.